Yo. Sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm coming to stream now. I mean, the most important thing is that I'm here, you know, because it's been a crazy day walking and filming. It's good, people. Some of you probably waited for me to come online at like 11 p.m., but unfortunately, I couldn't make it. But I'm here now, so don't worry. Nothing was lost. There may be delays, but there is no denial. Come on. There may be delays, but there's no denial. What's going on, people? How you guys doing? I know probably some of you are already sleeping, but I'm here. Wake up. Wake up. If you're already sleeping, wake up. Still too early. Do you guys know that in Moscow today, it's predicted that the weather is gonna be crazy. It's gonna snow. Hey, Hunter. How you doing, my man? How you doing? What's going on? I didn't expect a lot of people to still be awake by this time because it's like, what's the time now? It's like 12:22 a.m. It's kind of midnight. How are you? How you doing? Oh my goodness, it's been a crazy day. I had training. Oh. I think I saw the new mail you sent to me, but honestly, I just forgot. That's why I probably haven't sent you any of the streams, but I'm going to try my best to like send it to you. But like I saw your new mail that you sent to me. I hope it works this time because it'll be frustrating to keep trying and trying. Yeah. I think I saw the notification. I actually just forgot. There's no excuse, honestly. I just forgot. But I'm gonna check it out as long as it's there still. I hope it works, but I don't even. Hi, you live in Spain? Are you serious? Where in Spain do you live? In Barcelona, Marbella, Cataluna, Madrid, Mallorca? Where do you live? Hi. Tell me. What's your name? Your name is Bianca, right? Hi, Bianca. How are you? How's your day? What's the time in Spain now? Where are you from? Are you from Spain or you just live there? Yeah, that would make sense. You live in Almeria, yeah? I know this team from Almeria, this Almerian team that used to play in La Liga. It's very nice. I had a lot of Nigerian players that played in Almeria. I used to dream of playing in Almeria, but I couldn't. But it's nice that you're from there. How how is the weather in Almeria now? What is the time now? Do you guys in Spain? Do you guys have a general time zone, or like some cities have more uh time differences? Like in Russia. In Russia, you have like 11 time zones, I think, or nine. You're German. Are you serious? Hola. How do you say hello in Dutch? Tell me. Let me say hello in Dutch to you. How do you say hello in Dutch? I mean, I know in Spanish it's hola. Can you speak Spanish, Bianca? Can you speak Spanish, or you can only speak German and English? Because I feel like you can speak English because you're texting me in English and you're kind of replying fast and you're understanding me, because some people I just talk to, they don't really understand me when I speak very fast. So I kind of try to talk very slowly. It seems that you understand me, so that's nice. Really? 14 degrees Celsius? That's not bad. Ziggy! Hi. How are you? I didn't expect some people to be available by this time. I just got home like 30 minutes ago. It's been a crazy day. I made two videos today, you know. I'm going to post one maybe tomorrow morning or this night. I made two videos. One is done being edited. The other one is I'm yet to start editing it. How are you doing, Seiji? How was your day? Yeah, Bianca. How many languages can you speak? This I know you speak German if you're from Germany, so you can definitely speak German. Can you can you speak Spanish? Can you speak Spanish? So like if you speak German, you speak English, you speak Spanish. Those are three languages. That's crazy. That would be very mad if you speak three languages, and these three languages are German, English, and Spanish. You can rule the world, really. And Hunter, you're right. We need to start with like 4 to 5 exclusive editing videos every week, so that I can post them daily, and then I'll see. I'll see. Oh my God, 33 years. Are you serious? If you don't mind, how old are you, Bianca? If you live there for 33 years, then that means you're Spanish. You're not even German anymore. But it's nice. It's nice. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course, you're still German. Wow. Oh, really? That's very nice, Barry. Barry, I had the training now with my guys too at Lujiniki. Some guys. It was very nice. How is Barry though? Wow. Bianca, okay, you don't need to tell me your age if you're shy or if you don't want to say, but like 33 years is a very long time. Have you lived in Almeria all these 33 years, or you lived in other cities in Spain? Have you tried to live in other cities, or you just live only in Almeria? You can literally pass the test of being a Spanish person at this point. I think anybody that lives 10 years in a new country should be considered a native person from that country. This is just my opinion, though. And Seji, how is it going with Barry, guys? How was your training? How did you guys endure the cold today? The minus 20, minus 19 degrees outside today was crazy. Ah, yeah, you lived in Maloka. Hmm. Maloka is a very interesting place that I've also heard so many things about Maloka. Um, Maloka. How is Maloka? Is Maloka better than Almeria? How long did you live in Maloka? Did you stay there for a long time? What's the difference between Maloka and Almeria? Which place is better for you to live in? If you wanted to choose where you want to live again, like if you had an opportunity to live in Maloka or in Almeria, where will you choose, Bianca? Tell me. Hunter, if you're still here, I'm gonna try to use the email you sent to me on Discord to send you the stream, those two streams that I had before, and let's just hope that it works this time. If it goes through, that'll be very good. Because I need to get shots from those streams and post it on my other social media platforms. Oh my goodness, today has been a crazy day. I I was home. I couldn't sleep all night last night. I had insomnia. I slept for a couple of hours in the morning from like 8 a.m. to like 11 a.m. And then at like 2 p.m. I went out to film, and it was just crazy. Just making videos. My fingers were frozen. Um, I made the first video, and then the second video I made it at the football place. So it'll be very, very interesting to watch. I hope you guys will watch these videos when I post them. Really. Tell me, Bianca, or which other city would you have loved to live apart from Almeria? Almeria, yes, I hope I pronounced it properly. Almeria and Mallorca. Is it Maloca or Mallorca? How do you pronounce it properly, Bianca? Tell me, how do you pronounce it properly? Oh, wow. Maloca 100%. Wow. 31 years, like, I think, yes, it's very. Give me a second. I think it totally makes sense. If you live somewhere for 31 years, it makes sense. It shows that you really, really like to live there. I think 31 years is a crazy amount of Mallorca. Oh, thank you, Bianca. Thank you. Mallorca. But anyway, I think 31 years. It's cool, and the humidity is crazy. That the humidity is much better in Mallorca. You would think Almeria, that is 14 degrees now. I remember you said 14 degrees will probably have a better humidity, or maybe it's just worse there. I think. Have you, which other Spanish cities have you visited apart from Mallorca and I'm sorry, I'm too tired today. I'm just yawning and I haven't even showered. 100 of you. You're funny, Bianca. Uh, okay, no problem, no problem. I hope you join the stream tomorrow. I'll stream around this time. Maybe I'll start earlier to stream tomorrow. Please join the stream. See you. Thank you so much for joining this stream, Bianca. And thank you for the information about Mallorca and Almeria. Ciao, ciao. See you tomorrow. Hopefully. Tell me I'll see you tomorrow. Put notifications on so that when I come on stream next time, you get notifications that I'm live so that we can all chat and gist and talk. Have a good night. Guys, I'm also looking for a monitor on Avito. Like, I mean, if you're not in Russia, Avito is like a buying and selling platform. I'm looking for a monitor that I can use to like stream, even if it's from the TV. Like a big monitor, big screen that I can stream from. It will be very nice and helpful. I mean, it's not. I just want it, and I feel like I don't need it now to stream because I've been streaming on my phone. I just feel like there's an upgrade. I need to make an upgrade on my streaming equipment. So I need cheap ones, of course. I'm not rich yet. I don't have money now to like spend on things like that. I don't have free money to spend on things like that. So it'll be very nice if I can find a cheap one. I want to be able to react to people's videos and like browse while you guys can see me when I'm browsing. You can see what I'm trying to search for something. I think it would make very good sense if we can all do that and have each other seeing the things that we're doing. I want to be able to react and overlay videos on stream and watch people's videos because there's so many cool videos I would want to watch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fat boy Pat. Tell me what's your real name, Pat. How are you? Hi, Pat. What's your name? Real name? Thank you so much for the compliment. And you're right, streaming is a process. And I'm very, very glad that you see my efforts, I'm trying my best to put in the effort. It's not easy, of course, to like stream sometimes. Nobody watches, but at the same time, when I have you watching my stream, I feel very encouraged to come on stream the next day. Honestly, or the next time. Pat. Is your full name Patrick or just Pat? That's a very funny username. Fat boy Pat. Are you fat? I hope you're not fat. I hope it's just a nickname. But the nickname is slick, smart. Kudos to you with that kind of nickname. Fat boy Pat. Boom. If you use that as a streaming nickname, it would actually go well for you, Fat boy Pat. But the only difference is that you better be fat. Because you have a username as Fat Boy Pat and you are not fat. You have this disorganized trust that people have in you for having such a name. No. I'm just calling you Fat Boy Pat, like your username. I cannot body shame you. Why would I do that? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Pat. Really. I really appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I'll get monetized very soon. Nah, I'm not really monetized. I'm just streaming for fun, talking to you guys, doing it all for free. Everything you see me doing now is all for free. I'm having a good time. I like making content. I like talking to you. So I think I'm gonna be good. Sooner or later it's gonna go well for me. I believe so. What's your full name? Pat. Patrick. Is it Patrick or Patricia? You better be a boy. Patru tu tu tu. Pantrin tin tin. Patrick. Patromi. Pat. Patways. Pattern. Pat my back. Pat my. Okay. I'm not gonna continue to say those things for you say I'm body shaming you. Really? Patrick, right? I hope I said it correctly. Patrick. Fat boy Patrick. Patrick, if you're really Patrick, you better be fat with this name. If you're slim, I am going to fight you. You better be fat. Because you cannot have such a sleek username and you're not fat. You better be fat. That's the only thing that's gonna save you. I'm not even hiding this. I'm not body shaming you, but I'm just body reminding you. Fat boy Patrick has to be a fat boy in real life. Really, really. What do you guys think? I'm gonna start reacting to songs very soon. I'm trying to buy a monitor so that I can react to songs more comfortably. It's not like I can't do it now. I think I will, but I want to be able to venture into that as well. Yeah. I'm sorry. My plan was not to laugh, but like it's funny the way you have a very cool username. I'm just saying, like your username is making me laughing without meeting you or knowing who you are in person. That's nice. What's your weight now? Tell me. Be honest. Don't lie. If you lie, the chat is gonna see you. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm going to do that. But like I don't think I don't think it's very comfortable for my phone, to be honest with you. But like you better tell me your weight. Don't tell. Are you weighing 500 kilograms? Because you're calling yourself Fat Boy Patrick. I hope you're not weighing more than one. Like you better just tell me. Just tell the chat. Tell me. What's your weight? You can't be weighing 300. I will just unalive you. Okay, I'm not. Oh yeah, of course, 500 is what. you know, before before I read it, I always believed it and said, okay, 500. And then I saw 500 is what. I'm like, I'm like, and then like I'm chill, but like I feel like even 200 is what. Oh, 200, 230. Be careful. You better watch the way you're texting. 230, I almost fell down, I'm like, I froze for a second. I mean, 63 kilograms, you're good, like, come on, you're not even fat. Now you have a problem because you cannot be calling yourself Fat Boy Patrick. Ah, okay, not even you're not the one that wait. Ziggy weighs 63 kilograms. Patrick, you weigh what? 230. Now you're lying, telling me 215. No, you god damn it, you're not 215. Ah, 30 pounds. Ziggy weighs 230 pounds. Patrick, 230 pounds, kilograms is diabolical. You how old are you? How old are you? You better you better be older than 30. You better be older than 30 to be weighing 230. Ziggy weighs 63 kilograms. That's very okay for a man, actually. That's even uh too much weight loss for a man. I actually think it's too small. But like that's a dream. It's like a footballer playing for a top club in Europe. we're not getting off this subject, Patrick. If you do not promise me that you're going to lose a lot of weight, wait, you weigh 230. I don't care. You better not like that weight. You tell me you like you. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck that you like that weight. You better not like 230. Are you mad? What are you eating? Are you eating chicken every single day? We're gonna get off this topic, but come on now. We need to make peace with this topic before we get out of this topic. But yeah. Okay. To be honest with you, I'm actually impressed that you're working on it. That's the most important thing, you know. Okay. What the fuck do you eat every single day? What are you eating? Are you eating chicken every day? You, you know, cut out chicken from your diet, cut out McDonald's from your diet, cut out KFC, Burger King, whatever you eat in Subway, cut it out. Eat eggs every single day now. You have to lose like 30 kilograms before the end of tomorrow evening. Okay, that was a joke. But like you need to lose like 30 kilograms before the next 4 months. But the most important thing is that you're working on it. So I'm actually very impressed and proud of you. You're working on it. That's the most important thing. Okay. I'm so sorry for your loss. My condolences. But a few years ago makes sense. Yeah. That makes totally sense. I'm actually proud of you for trying to do something better for yourself and for coming out strong. Now I feel very bad for. So I shouldn't be smiling. Forgive me, but I just feel like you make good jokes. So like I really feel very bad for you now. But like okay, if this is gonna make you feel better, my dad also passed away long 20 years ago. I'm not even kidding. 20 in 2005, my dad passed away. So don't don't crucify me for smiling. I'm just smiling that you bro. 205 by summer is not a bad goal actually. I think that means you're gonna lose like 25, right? I'm actually glad you're actually smiling too. That's the most important thing, like, but like we are the community of fatherless boys. Community of fatherless boys. To join our club, you have to lose your dad. That's one of the darkest humors I've ever made in my life. Okay. Yeah, it's like a VIP. We need to make it special. If you want to join this club, you have to lose your dad. Okay. Let's change the topic. But really, Pat, I am very, very proud of you that you've been able to come out very strong after the loss of your dad. I'm guessing your own is very recent. Uh, thank you. What is Ziggy saying? Said I can't. Hello, what about junk food? You know, Ziggy has the worst kind of body in this world. There are people like that, and he's literally one of these people that they can eat anything and they will still look the same. But if you try and eat this half of what they're eating, you will turn to a pork meat. You will turn to a bear. See how big a panda is. You will turn to a panda in less than 1 week. Some people are just like that. No matter what they eat, no matter how many junk food they consume, it just doesn't show in their body. It's just like that for some people, and you can't fault them. It's a superpower that God bless them with. I wish I had that kind of body, but I'm also grateful that I have the kind of body I have. So are you talking about me or you're talking about Ziggy Fat Pat? It better not be me because I have metabolisms, bro. Don't mess with me. You want to see my muscles now. Don't. There is metabolism is crying on my body. There is double standards of metabolism. Are you talking about the? Okay, that makes sense. Ziggy is blessed, really. Having that kind of body, just eat anything you want. Like you're you're just gonna stay the same. Just eat anything, but don't be like Ziggy because if you try it, you go from 230 to 500 to 500. I actually eat a lot of junk food as well. But I think what helps me is that I work out a lot. I actually work out a lot, honestly. I walk a lot, but I also work out a lot. Are you serious? Well, guess what, Pat? It means you're eating too much. God damn it. You gain more weight more than you lose because you're eating too much. Eat less and see, you know, just eat less. Eat less. You're gaining more weight and losing less because you're eating too much. Okay, don't lie. Don't lie. you know, I've never seen a fat person so proud or anything. I mean, it's funny if you were not making effort, and if you didn't have a good sense of humor, we'd not be making these kind of jokes. But I'm very impressed that you have a good sense of humor and you are making efforts to lose weight. But come on, you know what you need to make effort? You need to make effort in eating nonsense. You're eating a lot of nonsense. That's why you're gaining a lot of weight. No, but it's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. We need some positivity in this world. It's just the world is at this stage now where you can't really just make any kind of jokes. Of course, there are limits, but like these kind of jokes are harmless. You can clearly see in my face and from my body language that I am rooting for you. But it doesn't mean that it's not funny that you are 230 kilograms and you eat a lot of food, a junk food to be precise, because you like junk food. And your username, god damn it, is funnier than the whole things we've been talking about, like it's you need to just have a thick skin, literally, like you just said. It's normal. If you make jokes about me, I will laugh about them. I'm not gonna lie. If I see a good joke, I don't care. I laugh. But really, you need to cut down on the things that you eat. I think you eat a lot of junk food. You just eat a lot of junk food. What kind of food do you eat? Where are you? Where are you at the moment, actually? What kind of food do you eat? Don't lie. And don't lie. Tell me what you ate today. What was the last thing you ate today? Don't even lie. The last thing I ate today was rice and meat. Which makes sense. you know? Ah, really? How can you cook a lot and weigh a lot? You literally cook healthy food. Most of the people that I know that gained a lot of weight or gain a lot of weight, they don't cook, they just order food. I mean, now you're eating vegetables because you want to lose weight, but like, if you cook, how did you gain so much weight? Or was it because you were just eating 7 times a day instead of 3 times a day? I think research shows that the human body needs to actually just eat like 2 times a day. But some people can be very selfish and they just eat more than 10 times a day. Don't tell me you're among the class of people that eat more than 3 times a day. I eat a lot of junk. I have a lot of snacks in between the days, but I can actually go from like morning to evening without eating anything. And then in the evening, I just eat, you know. Wow. So you're a part-time chef. That makes sense. What kind of food do you cook? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was just thinking. It's a gift and a curse at the same time. It's a gift, of course, that you can cook very well, but at the same time, you just say a curse because you want to eat everything you cook. You want to taste everything you cook, especially when they're tasty. That is where the problem is. If they are not tasty, you probably would not be interested to eat them. But if they're tasty, god damn it, you want to try. Oh my god. You only eat, but now you only eat after 2 p.m. Okay, wait. My advice, since we're trying to get you down to lose weight. I think, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you've heard about intermittent fasting. I think that you should eat more early in the day than after 2 p.m. You know, if you only eat after 2 p.m., it takes a long time for the food to digest, and it takes it takes a long time for your body metabolism to function properly. If I'm your trainer, trust me, you will fast for 7 years. You would fast for 7 years. I'll take it easy with you with the trainings, but I'm like, oh, no problem. Just do I'll give you light things to do. But bro, you're going fast for 11. No, I said 7 before now. 11 years. Okay. But on a serious note, I think you made them think for sure. For sure. Like if I'm your trainer, I promise you lose you will lose 30 kilograms in less than 2 months. For sure. 2 months. But still, this is what I think. I'm not your I'm gonna be your trainer today. Every day on stream, when you're on stream, I wanna hear your updates. So I'm gonna give you tips and I wanna hear your update. Today you're 230 kilograms. I'm hoping that tomorrow you should be 229. Dang, imagine if you were 229 tomorrow. So if you're losing like one every day or one every 2 days, that would be crazy. In like 2 months, you get to 200. Yeah, of course. I know. I totally think so. Like, I just really believe that if you know the plan that works for you properly and you do it, I think you should. It's very possible to lose 30 kilograms for somebody like you who has 230. I almost said 330. Somebody like you who has 230. I think 30 kilograms in 2 months is very possible with what I can tell you, actually. You know? Yeah. You should do more updates. Or you should do what's the name of your channel? Your channel is Fat Boy Pat. Okay. Mm, I think you're doing very well already, Pat. I think you should just continue in this part of pushing yourself. Of course, it's not everybody that is willing to improve themselves. The most important thing is that you're doing something to better yourself every single day, and that's very commendable. But please stop eating too much. God damn it. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm just messing with you. But like, this is what I think. Yeah, I think you should. If you want to lose weight with intermittent fasting, it's better to eat early in the day than later in the day. If you can eat from like 8 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. and don't eat again the day until the next day, watch. It doesn't mean you should just load yourself with 700 kilograms of food, right? I just feel like if you can readjust your schedule with intermittent fasting, you hit your goals, and it will happen naturally without unnecessary, of course, plus exercises. It will happen naturally. Yeah, plant-based foods are good, but you're not a lizard. You're not gonna eat grass all your life. You still need real food. Yeah, it's okay, but really, make sure you switch your intermittent fasting. Eat earlier in the day instead of after 2 p.m. The weather today, about the weather. Let me kind of check on my watch and then I'll show you so that you see for yourself. The weather today is crazy. it's minus 20. It was minus 20. I don't know how what it is now, but like let me check. Now it's like minus, can you see it? Minus 9 at Kimki. It's like minus 9. Wow. Of course, a very long way to go. 60 kilograms. But like how long did it take him to lose that? How long? Really? 4 inches of snow is probably like 16 or 10 inches of snow. I'm sure did you guys see the news about this city in Russia here, Kamchatka or something like that, where the the snow covered the whole street. People were jumping up from their fourth floor into the snow and they'll be totally fine. Oh my god, that shouldn't be a good enough exercise, Patrick. Go find you something more strenuous to do. How about you just walk? How many kilometers do you walk in a day? No, not kilometers. How many steps do you walk in a day? Do you have a fitness watch? I think a fitness watch will actually help you. Get a fitness watch like this one, any cheap fitness watch, and wear it and calculate your steps. Make at least 15,000 steps every single day. It's going to be difficult, but make at least 15,000 steps every single day. You like not minus 10 is fine, you know. I need to understand that minus 10 is fine. Like I'm used to it. We live in Russia, I'm used to it. But like minus 10 with a real feel of minus 20, bro, you don't want to be in this weather. Trust me. It's very harsh. It's very harsh. This weather has like a very harsh wind that if you walk outside, you feel it right in your face. Like somebody sending it right straight to your face. Wow, you do 80-minute walk. Oh, that's very nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. Again, talking about your exercise, I think you need to change a few things, Patrick. If you change your walk and put it in the evening, so that when you finish, you just get tired and you sleep. You eat early in the day before 2 p.m. or before 3 p.m. and then you don't eat from 8 to just extend the time from 8 a.m. in the morning to 3 p.m. Eat normally, don't hurry your food, just eat and then walk in the evening. You know, I don't know how many hours or 30 minutes. I thought it was 80. Fatlandia, just Patrick, you've been messing with my brain all night, you know. Where you from? Where you from in America? Hey, you better take those mental notes. I'm rooting for you. I'm really hoping that you're gonna lose. I actually believe you can. Honestly, I just think anybody can achieve anything they set their minds to do. Just stop eating too much. God damn it! The fact that you're a chef is what makes it difficult. And you sound like a good chef. That's what makes it difficult because you eat good. You eat well because you cook well. Or maybe you should start cooking badly. What do you think? You think if you started cooking nonsense, you will lose appetite? Do you think that's possible? That would be crazy, you know? Uh, that would be very crazy. Mm-hmm. Travel a lot? Uh-huh. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're all from, well, where are you originally from? From Colorado or you're from, okay, you are in Colorado, but you're traveling to Florida next week. Are you originally from Florida or you're from Colorado? Why are you laughing about Chicago? What's special about Chicago? What's so funny about Chicago? What do you guys have there? Is this a place where you have a lot of junk food? Ah, you're from DC. Are you serious? That's cool. Washington DC. Washington DC. It's nice. When was the last time you were in DC? It's so cool that, and it's so crazy that you go to different states in America and it feels like you're just going to different countries. That's why a lot of Americans don't really know much about other continents because they just travel within America. How did you find out, Patrick? There's only one way to find out, by eating a lot of it. Now it all makes sense. God damn it. It all makes sense. What kind of pizza do they have? Italian pizzas or what? Oh my god. You have Italian pizza? Or what's the popular pizza they have there? You know, Patrick, you need to live at the gym so that you don't see food, or maybe you need to see food because the way the way I see it, because you're a chef, I feel like you live at the food store. I think it's just how I see it. Because you're a chef, you can easily make up anything tasty and you just feast. You know, yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally think so too. This is exactly why you're 230 kilograms, Patrick. God damn it. Why do you love pizza so much? You're telling me any of them are your favorite because you just love to eat. Oh my god. Patrick, you've cracked me up all night that even when I'm tired, I'm still laughing and my face is already hurting at my jaw. You can't just choose because you love all of them. God damn it. Just, you know, now you're deceiving yourself and deceiving me with this thing. You're telling me eat vegetables today. Don't lie. Are you sure you did not eat pizza on the side after eating the vegetables? Oh my goodness. That's a big problem. It's a big problem for everybody, just not just you. Now it's my problem because I'm looking at you, add weight, and then ask yourself, why am I not losing weight? I'm gaining more weight, but I'm slowly losing weight. Because you're eating all the pizza in the whole of New York, Chicago, and California, everywhere. That's exactly why you're not losing weight. Oh my goodness. That's the problem. Because why did you wait? My question, why, how long have you been a chef? I think you intentionally chose to be a chef because you want to be eating a lot. How long have you been a chef? Tell me. La, 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 la. What? How long have you been a chef? How many years have you been working as a chef? Oh my goodness. There we go again, Patrick. Stop. Don't lie. When was the last time you had pizza? When was the last time you had pizza? Don't tell me it's last year. No, there's a big chance it was yesterday, after or before the vegetables that you had. Which of the question? How long have you been working as a chef? You just started working out. Okay. When did you start? And about being a chef, how long have you been a chef? Have you been for a long time? Just cooking and tasting, eating, repeat, cooking, tasting, eating, repeat, cooking, tasting, eating, repeat. How long have you been a chef? Uh, for 5 years. Damn. If you've been a chef for 5 years, imagine how many kilograms you gained in these 5 years just because you just be cooking and be tasting everything you're cooking. Wow. 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 I just think you need to. You're already making an effort. That's good. Do you like go to the gym, or you just what kind of exercises do you do apart from packing your snow, apart from starving yourself to 2 p.m.? What kind of exercises do you do at the gym? Do you have a trainer, a coach that guides you or shows you what to do and what you shouldn't do? Tell me. Oh, I really, yeah. I've just been yawning crazy. NFL broadcasting, really? Yeah. See, if you're around, environment influences us a lot. Actually, just look at you. Having your environment influence you. That's a fact. Where you place yourself matters. You're another example. I really, really, really think you should get a trainer also. Uh, Maybe you should take a nap. What time is it now, though? Like, what time is it in, where did you say you are again? Colorado, right? What time is it in Colorado right now? It's probably 6 p.m., maybe. What time is it in Colorado? I don't know what Zingy is talking about. I think Zingy is rooting for you. Well, like, what time is it in Colorado right now, Pat? Fat boy. First of all, Patrick, you need to change this goddamn username. It looks fire, but you're not gonna be a fat boy forever. If you wanna, if this name makes you wanna stay fat, and you shouldn't be doing things that wanna make you stay in the bad habits that you've been doing. Yeah, $400 every two. Is it mad? Of course, I will fucking quit. $400 every 2 weeks. That's crazy. Why do all fitness trainers think everybody want to be big like them? Not everybody want to be big. I go to the gym almost 4 times a week, but I just don't carry heavy weights to be big. So I really don't understand people. When somebody's trying to lose weight, it's no 3 p.m. When someone is trying to lose weight, you shouldn't try to make them gain muscle. Let them lose weight first before trying to gain muscle. But $400 every 2 weeks is diabolical. Are you giving? It's almost like he's gonna be extracting the weight with a needle, but he can't do that. It's still you that will do the work. He will just direct and show you what to do. Oh my goodness. Trainers are good, but you shouldn't have to pay that much. It would have been very, very crazy if you became like Rock. Yeah, of course, I'm kidding, but like, yeah, the most important thing is that you've learned your lessons. Never $400. Are you kidding me? Every 2 weeks, and in the time you were paying him, how many kilograms did you lose in like 1 week or 2 weeks? Hmm. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. I see. That makes sense. Hmm. What's the fun thing uh you guys do in Colorado, but oh, really? Are you serious, Iggy? Sorry, Taro. Wow. Wow. 3 weeks, that's crazy. That's still a lot of 400. That's still $400 gifted to the trainer. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I honestly just think you just need to be disciplined yourself. If you're disciplined, you'll be fine. Really? Colorado. Wow, that's cool. That's very, very cool. Mountain. I didn't know. I didn't know Colorado had a lot of mountains. That's nice. It's nice. How long are you're gonna go be here till next week before you go to Florida. You say you're gonna go to Florida next week, right? Mm. I actually believe that, like for some reason I believe you're strong willed, and the most important thing is that you keep to yourself and you keep to your word to yourself and you keep your promise to yourself. It's not really what I say, it's not what the trainer says, it's not what anybody says or what Ziggy says. It's what you, Patrick, says about yourself, that really matters the most. How you advise yourself, how you talk to yourself, the goals you want to achieve. Those are the things that help you um do what's best for you, and in doing what's best for you, you do what's best for the people around you. Really, why do you want to get another citizenship? Definitely have an American passport for now. What other citizenship can you get? You want to, like, I have this YouTuber that like bought a property in St. Kitts. He's Nigerian, but he bought a property in St. Kitts, and now he has a St. Kitts passport, and he travels all over the world. Because I think they have a very good passport that you can use to enter different countries in the world. Actually, even America is not difficult to enter with St. Kitts passport. Ah, okay, 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 okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. You have an American passport. What kind of what passport do you plan to get? Or you're still debating, but what are your options? Since you say you're already debating, you've thought about it, you've probably seen your options. What are your options? Are you trying to get an African passport? I hope not. Finland is one of the best places you can visit. I haven't been there, but I've heard a lot of things about Finland. Of course, South Africa is also great. It's very fine, clean. A lot of people have said very nice things about South Africa, but if I was to choose, trust me, I would choose Finland. Finland. I don't know why. I think they have the record for one of the safest countries in the world, or they also have the record for the best education system or something like that for people. I think Finland is one country that I would want to visit in the future. So South Africa, I don't really know what's there. I met a lot of people from South Africa. I've had good news, I've had bad news about people in South Africa. So like in general, South Africa is not really a country I'm excited about. You don't know yet. Maybe you want to get a Russian passport. Do you think it's possible? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. Yes, yes, yes. I think everybody needs to travel. There are so many things you will learn from traveling that you can never learn when you're at home, not doing anything, trying to get educated. Yeah, yeah, it looks like a falling part actually. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, I'm in Russia. I'm in Russia. I'm actually in Moscow, Russia. But it's normal. It's just very cold now, like I told you. It's one of the worst places to be when it's very cold. A lot of people leave when it's cold, but like in general, if you're dressed on, I think you'll be fine. It's cold, it's like minus 20 in general. Real field is minus 20, but you saw it that it's minus 9, minus 12. But the way it's really feeling is like minus 20, and there's a big broadcast that a very huge snow is going to fall tomorrow, and the wind is going to be crazy. So anybody that's going to be going outside would have to really dress very well. The weather is okay. I'm not going to lie. It's fine. Hmm. I mean, the most important thing is that they are thriving. Yeah, maybe I am wrong. Maybe Ziggy is wrong. But like, I'm really curious why you would want to go to South Africa. What is special about South Africa? Because most of the things I hear about South Africa, most of the things I see, are usually from Nigerians, and I hear from their first-hand experiences and so on. But I think, despite their experiences, which is good or bad, I think South Africa is still a great country to visit for sure. Mm. I'm not. Why are you asking? Are you asking Ziggy or you're asking me, Patrick? Definitely, I'm not moving there. What am I going to do in South Africa? Ah, you want to visit Cape Town, huh? I mean, that makes sense. For business purposes, to visit friends, of course. That's a class act, but not me. One of the reasons why I don't like South Africa, or I've not liked South African people, is the way they envy Nigerians. The homo. I don't want to say it on YouTube or on Twitch. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but like, well, maybe it's allowed homophobic or something like homophobia that was going on there a couple of years ago. That case is still being resolved to today as we speak. So like, I feel like a country like this that has no conscience shouldn't uh be like put on the map in the forefront of places that a tourist would want to visit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wouldn't believe a lot of American people that live here now. A lot of British people. I know a British YouTuber that lives outside of Moscow, and he lives in Vladimir, one very small city in Russia, 2 hours away from Moscow or thereabout. It just shows you how far people come here to live and how far they can go. Because if you depend on what you see on the media, you never ever hear the truth about any country, and not just about Russia. You know. Yeah, of course. I think Britain is very, very beautiful. So I've not been there. My sister lives there. I think Britain looks very good as well, for sure. I really think so. Why do you want to retire in Paris? Why? You want to be eating all their croissant in Paris, or be making and eating croissant in Paris? Why do you want to retire in Paris? What's so special about Paris that you want to retire in Paris? Of course, food. You are 230. You want to be 270 tonight, huh? You just love food. Most chefs I know don't love food. But here we have Patrick, fat boy Patrick loves food. And he's very proud about it. A chef for that matter. You know, croissant. I hope I pronounced it properly. Croissant. Croissant. What is the last food that you made? Or the last meal that you prepared by yourself? I know a lot of people order things now. So like, what is the last meal that you made for yourself as a chef? Tell me. Since you like food so much, we should also talk about the kind of food you make, Patrick. It will be very interesting to hear your thoughts on the kind of food you make that you would want somebody to come and eat. For example, if I came to visit you now, what food would you make? Apart from the vegetables that you told me that you ate. I think it only makes sense to hear you talk. Alfredo. What does it take? What's the mixture of Alfredo? What do you put in inside? Hmm. For sure, I think eggs or pancakes or caviar. What are those pictures that I've seen? What, what? Mm. Ah, that was the last meal you made. Alfredo. What does Alfredo look like? Alfredo. Give me a second. Let me check what Alfredo meal looks like. Ah, okay, that looks very tasty. I'm not gonna lie. You had a small portion. Why did you have a small portion? Because of your fasting? Don't do that. Don't do that. How can you have such a small portion and say you're fasting? That's antithetical behavior. I've never had chicken. Is it chicken Alfredo? Never had it before. Really? Never had it. What does it taste like? Oh my goodness. You're stroking yourself. You know, that moment when you are stroking yourself and somebody is trying to stroke, you can't even stroke you anymore because you've insulted yourself or yabbed yourself so much that it became a bulletproof to you. Really. You have to fast for 7 years. Okay, I'm not kidding. You have to fast for as long as you can so that you can lose much weight as much as you can. Really. If you just do what I told you, eat early in the day and just do other things that I told you, I think you'll be fine. You'll lose a lot of weight. And it goes to anybody as well in a situation like this. People that fast a lot lose a lot of weight actually. Wow. You do not you do just love Kai Senat. Sorry, what did I say about Kai Senat? That's I'm already feeling sleepy. I'm saying nonsense. I don't know how long you're gonna stay on these vegetables, Patrick. I think you should just eat well. Just eat early in the day. You know, just eat well and eat early in the day. Have I? No, I haven't actually. I haven't. I would love to in the future. I actually haven't. So it's one of those places on my bucket list. At the same time, I don't know where I would want to visit. Um, probably New York. I think New York is one of those places I want to visit in the future. Really, you should visit Russia as well. You should visit Russia. Really. Hello, 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 Zdarova, Zdarova, Zdarova. Sorry, Patrick, I'm speaking Russian. Just in case you don't understand me, somebody's greeting me in Russian, so I have to greet them. You know, it's a bilingual stream, my friends. Zdarova. Okay. I'll keep that on my bucket list. Florida or New York. I mean, I know everybody says New York is expensive, and then everybody says Florida is too big, and a lot of people live in Florida. You know, I would want to visit both states and see what life is really like away from the camera. It's interesting that you have those kind of places that you would visit and have a real feel of what it's like to be in America. You know. Ah, okay. That's nice. That's nice. How did you learn Spanish? How long have you been speaking a little bit of Spanish? From work or because you work with Mexican? You work with Mexican people. Is that how you speak Spanish? How do I speak Japanese? Yeah, this okay, that's racist. I think is it? It's not. I'm just messing with you guys. Like I think that's how it sounds. Like it's even crazier because people have very weird sound that they make. That that's the way Russian language sounds when they are listening to it. Really. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired today. I'm gonna need to shower and then go to bed and just sleep. I hope I can get at least like 7 hours of sleep. Really, that would be very nice. That would be very cool. Honestly. Mm, Mm. You speak a little bit of Spanish, you speak a little bit of Japanese. Ah, let me. Is this supposed to be Spanish or Japanese? I hope it's Japanese. Let me try to pronounce it. Ko ko koko ga daisu koko ga daisu kidesu koko ga daisu kisesu. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate you, Pat. It was nice talking to you. Oh my goodness, that's Japanese and that sounds like whatever the hell I was saying. I was blabbing and blabbing. I don't know what that is, but thank you for the tips. I think please turn off notifications so that when next I'm on stream, we can all talk and anything you want to talk about. It's so nice talking to you. It's been a good stream. This stream was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I had fun talking to you guys. Ziggy, everyone that joined, left, everyone that has been watching that hasn't said anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream. Have a good night, everybody. You know the tradition. Thank you to Pat. Okay. I need to go now. Right, see you.